Hello, everybody. We are Bali Moms on the Go. I am Robin, and this is Sonia.
Hello.
And today we are here to talk to you about self-confidence, primarily post-pregnancy.
Mhm. So when you become first-time mom or even second-time moms, let's say first-time mom. When you become first-time mom, there's a bunch of new things happening. Like there is still like the new things happening in your body after you deliver the baby, like all the new phases that you have to know, like how to breastfeed, if you choose to breastfeed or not, how to clean your baby, what to do when the baby is crying. So like you kind of absorb with your new role of mom and sometimes forgetting your identity as a woman.
Yeah,
And
definitely.
that's where sometimes you feel like the self-confidence and the self-esteem is just like going lower.
And in that first little while, even as much as the first year, you can often also feel quite isolated. And so that can really lead to some feelings of anxiety and depression. And of course, you know, we were talking about the amount of hormones that are still flushing through your system that you're not quite used to.
Mm-hmm. So with all the changes that you see or that as a first-time mom you experience, it can be tricky to like find yourself again. It's like, do I do good? Am I a good mom? Should I do this? Is my husband seeing me as attractive again? Like there's many things happening, and then just wondering who you are, and that's where you like your mind might be like going all around these places and feeding your subconscious.
Yeah.
It's like, is that true? Is that good? Is that bad? Or I'm feeling judged or criticized because I choose to do this or that.
Yeah.
And that's where
And
you can be
you're
lost.
also struggling with this new body, you know, because for however old you are when you had that first baby, you know, you had pretty much the same body and now it's completely different. And again, in that first year, it's really different, you know, and for some women, it sort of bounces back a little bit after that, but your body is never going to be exactly the same as it was before. And that's an okay thing, but we have to come around to accepting this new body that we are in.
Mm-hmm. It is so true, like especially when you see your clothes and your wardrobe, it's like, yeah, I still cannot feel this t-shirt. Yeah, this pant is still like, oh no. And you see, like sometimes it can fit, so it can diminish yourself because you still see that maybe within 6 months or a year, you're still not fitting that jeans again. And you feel like, oh, come on. And you like pushing you down, pushing yourself down because you feel like I'm not good, I'm still fat, I still have these extra pounds, I don't know what to do. As like you're looking for solution, but you're also not um, feeding yourself with a quality of thought, like a better quality of thoughts.
Yeah, affirmations, mindset. Yeah, yeah, and I think too that we get caught up in the idea that once we have the baby, everything should snap back. So, and for some women, this does happen, you guys. But this is not because they are better or doing anything better than you. This is just purely genetics, right? So there are some things that you can't control, and what is happening to another woman who maybe had a baby at the same time as you is something you can't control. So you need to not bring focus to, and we have a video in the past, go look at the video about comparing. We cannot focus on comparing ourselves to what's happened with another woman. We have to just be sure that we are doing the best to be healthy within ourselves. And we have to remember that it took 9 to 10 months to get to final stage of your pregnancy. So to expect it to take much less than that to get back to normal is unreasonable. And it's something that we have to come to reality and say, as long as I'm working every day to be healthy and to try to eat well, to sustain my body. Maybe you begin exercising after some point, and that could look like anything, going for walks with the stroller, all sorts of things that you could do in that realm. If you want more ideas on how you can bring exercise, you can message me down below. I'll help you with that. But it's really just about coming to a space in your mind of allowing your body the time it needs to go back to whatever your new body is going to look like.
You have to embrace the changes.
Yes.
Because it's changed. You were a mom, you were a woman, and now you're a woman and a mom.
Yeah.
So it's a new personality that is adding on, and it's new. There's many new things that you're gonna keep learning. Like we're still learning new things with our children, and our children are like older, but you're learning. Like there are changes, and then just have to embrace that new identity, embrace yourself, embrace where it's leading you, and it's maybe helping you grow, being a better version of yourself. So embrace these phases, and also surround yourself with people who can hear your pain, your struggles, because it can be tough.
And remind you how beautiful you are.
Yes.
You know, this reminds me of, I saw a Facebook post at one point, and this woman was on the beach, and her kids had taken a picture of her on the beach. And when she saw it in her phone, she said to her kids, "Who took this picture?" Because she thought she looked terrible. And her son said to her, "Oh, Mommy, you look so beautiful lying on the beach. I just had to take a picture of you." So remember that that little thing that you are taking care of now could care less if you have an extra roll around your belly, or if your boobs are hanging a little low. In fact, they like that because that means they're getting more milk. So, and you know, from the perspective of the people that truly love you and are truly with you, those sort of artificial external things mean very little. Yeah.
So it's trusting that you're growing in becoming this mom with all the changes, and then finding ground on, okay, you're maybe have these extra pounds, and then you're not getting rid of them. Like I did gain, I don't know how many extras, but at some point you acknowledge it's like, yeah, I'm okay with that. Like just find the confidence that it's okay, and it can come like quickly, or it can come after 1 year, 1 year and a half. It's just a process.
Yeah. And what you guys are probably waiting for is like, how do I do that, Robin and Sonia? How? Let's be practical about this, because it's super hard. Like we get that. Like we're talking about it like, do this, do that, get this, get that. But we understand the challenge that comes with that. And it requires daily, hourly correction. You have to mindfully self-correct along the way. So when those thoughts do come in, or you start judging yourself, looking in the mirror, making sort of statements about yourself, in that moment, right there and then, you have to make a shift on the thought. You have to change it then. And the more often you do that on a day-to-day basis, the easier it will be, and the less you'll have to do it as well. It's sort of like quitting smoking, right? The longer you have quit, the easier it is to be a non-smoker.
Yeah. Takes practice. It's like the gratitude. It's like depends on the format you do gratitude, but the gratitude way, like you look at your body, it's like, oh, I see that my boobs is like not shaping, and then just embrace, and then see, as Robin say, with another angle. It's like I was able to feed my children, my baby, for whatever how many months, but like 6 months, 1 year. It's like that's good. Like this is like bringing more liveliness to my baby. Embrace that part. If you have these extra, I don't know, weight on the bed, is like, I was able to carry 1, 2, 3, 4 babies. That's amazing.
Yeah, you created a human life inside your body. Like that is the coolest stuff out there, you guys. There's no.
And if you look at the dark circle, like I've been having dark circle, like even more with my 2 kids. It's like that's okay. I've been like pouring more love during the night when they're waking up because they needed me, and I was there. Like embrace that part. But it's only when you choose to accept that other perspective, and they're just like, I'm tired. Yeah, I woke up like 10 times. It's been a year that I've been waking up every night, but like choose to like shift, and with practice, you're gonna see like it will come easier, and you will really like regain strength and confidence and self-esteem. It's like, yes, I'm working at being that mom. with the ups and downs, but you're working at it.
Yeah. Tell us your story, you guys, okay? So we want you to comment below. We want to know, and other moms need to know that all moms are going through these things, because then we can break that isolation and have a community of people who say, oh, I totally get that. And that just knowing that you're not alone can be so helpful. So please share your story with us and with our followers so that we can all come together and help each other with these things as well.
Yeah, so you can also join the Facebook group. So if you feel like you want to share more private stories and like really like a safe private group, so join us. The link is below.
Yeah, the link is below. Like, subscribe, and we'll see you next time.
Bye.
Bye, guys.